Hey everyone, I'm back again with this week's tutorial. First things first is I want to apologize a little bit. My voice is a little scratchy because the weather's changing, spring has sprung, so my face dies. So every now and then I'm going to take a sip of water because I'm trying really hard to get this moving because I want it out of my face. And also the water helps with my voice a little. So this week I got a request for a tutorial, and that request was to do a camera ready makeup look. And as you might know from probably taking selfies and stuff, the camera is terribly unforgiving. It sees all. It's like the eye of Sauron. It's like, and it sees everything. And as you can tell, I don't really have the blur filter on. It doesn't work with my videos, so you can see all the gross that is my face right now. So that's fun. So I'm going to show you guys how to kind of correct that a little bit and make it a little less unforgiving on your face when you need pictures done. So whether this is for a wedding or you have a photo shoot that you need to do, or you know, you just kind of want to take a bunch of pictures of yourself. If you don't have the fancy blur filter that I have, that I use for all my selfies, because it literally saves face. It saves my face from all of what it is. So if you don't have that, this will hopefully help to make your face a little more, I don't know, photo ready, I guess. So, first thing that we're gonna do, I have like all my stuff lined up, but it's not in like order. So the first thing that you're gonna do is you are going to prime, okay? Well, actually no, let me back up. The first thing that you're gonna do is that you are going to hydrate yourself, okay? Continually, because that is the best thing that you can do to help make your face ready for the camera. You know, it plumps up your face and firms up your skin and everything. It helps to increase your metabolism, which will then also help your body shed like dead skin and everything, and you know, it'll help your skin renew itself. I've been pretty bad about hydrating because I've kind of felt like crap, so I've just kind of been laying on the couch going, I don't want to. So my face is suffering because of it, which is why I'm chugging water like it's my job. And then you're gonna want to also, you know, set up a skincare routine. It's really, really helpful. You know, exfoliate a couple times a week, wash your face every day, you know, at least once a day, like at night to take your makeup off or whatever. You know, that also helps get rid of dead skin cells and keeps your pores clear and everything. So do that and hydrate yourself. It's the best thing ever. You also might want to skip out on makeup for about a week before whatever event this is, just because it will help keep your skin clear of anything. Or if you really feel the need to wear makeup, do like real light makeup, you know, like a BB cream, tinted moisturizer, something like that as your foundation, to kind of keep your skin clear. Because if you're doing full coverage stuff like every day, at some point your skin is going to become clogged. So then after that, after you have done this for at least a week prior, but you should be doing it all the time, then you're going to prime. Now that I've got my brain on, always need more coffee. So the primer that I'm using is the Smashbox primer. It's probably the most well-known primer known to mankind. And I just have like the little free sample thing, but this little free sample thing will last me forever. I definitely recommend this stuff. You know, you can get like the little travel size thing that's like this big for 16 bucks, but that'll last a long time. And if you get the full size one that's like 35, that'll last forever. You really only need this little tiny pea-sized amount to cover your whole face. And what the primer is going to do is it is, one, going to help everything kind of stay on your face, and two, it's going to help to fill in any fine lines, large pores that you have, anything like that, so that I just like punched myself in the throat. So that way when you put your foundation on, it won't look all like splotchy and bleh. It'll go on relatively smoothly and nicely. Plus also, if you just put primer on your face, it just kind of feels nice. It feels smooth and soft. So rub that in really well all over your face and down into your neck. And we are primed. Oh, no, don't go in the sink. So then the next thing that we're going to do is a little bit of color correcting. This is my NYX color correcting concealer palette. It's like $12, but it's actually, I mean, as far as color correcting goes, let me see if I can get it. It's always so bright in this bathroom. There we go. There we go. So it has 6 different concealer colors. I have no idea what to do with this one. I assume you can use it for contouring if you want. I rarely use it because it's way too warm for my skin tone, but we'll see. So I did a separate color correcting tutorial a while back, but I can give you the basic rundown right now. So yellow covers up purple, purple covers up any yellow, green covers up redness, the pink will help to brighten stuff, and it also helps to cover up like blue tones in your skin. I use it for my under eyes because I'm splotchy and look like I got punched. And then this one here is just a peach general concealer. It covers like dark spots and stuff, and if you don't want like your freckles to show, it'll help to cover up that. And then, like I said, the brown I rarely use. I think it's meant for covering dark spots on darker skin tones, but I'm pale as a ghost, so this is going to kind of depend on where things go in your face, but I get real purple right around the inner corners of my eyes. Yeah, you can already see it's way brighter. You know, I don't have a whole lot of redness going on today, so I don't really need to use the green, but I am going to use the pink for under my eyes because it helps brighten everything. And you're going to do this before you put your foundation on because it kind of goes underneath and then, you know, helps to make everything just kind of even already before you even put your foundation on. And I need to really brighten these up because I've been gross the last couple of days. I'm also, just because I'm a little sallow on my eyes naturally, I'm going to take a little bit of the purple and just kind of put it up on my eyelids and everything. It just kind of brightens the eyes a little bit. There we go. And as you can see, it goes on like really sheer and everything. It's almost like a filter. So this helps to help with the camera. And then just because I've got a couple of spots, like scars and stuff that I want to kind of cover up so that the camera can't find them, I'm going through with the peach concealer and doing that. I got a little bit of breakouts going on because I haven't been hydrating myself properly. I've been terrible. Yeah, man, cover it up. It's gonna feel like you're putting a ton of makeup on your face because you are, but it'll look nice for the camera. So that's the color correcting portion. Next thing you're going to go to is your foundation. I would definitely recommend finding a full coverage foundation. The one that I'm going to use is my Tarte foundation because it's got really good coverage. Urban Decay has really good coverage. You know, there's a bunch of drugstore options. NYX, Ulta has a bunch of really good foundations that you can get for relatively cheap. You know, Physicians Formula has really good coverage and everything. So there are options across the range of prices that you can get, you know, just figure out, I guess, what works for your skin tone and also your budget. But for me, I'm going to use my Tarte stuff because this stuff is amazing for my skin. And I'm just taking a damp beauty sponge to apply this. I only need a tiny bit. It's going to depend on what foundation you're using as to how much you really want to put on and everything. But I only need a little bit of this stuff because it's kind of fantastic. And then I'm just kind of blending it out over my skin and everything. I wouldn't recommend like rubbing it because then it'll get streaky, but if you're using a blender to do this, just pat it in and that will blend it very nicely. And then definitely always blend your oh, every time I hit my throat. Always blend your foundation down into your neck. I'm trying like not to cough right now. There we go. Just kind of blending that around as we need to. Blah, blah, blah. So much blending. You're going to do so much blending. But as you can see, it's already, my face looks infinitely better and I look less sick and tired and dead. So the next thing you're going to go to is concealer. Concealer is your best friend if you are trying to take pictures. I love concealer. I have a couple of different options that I can show you right now. I am going to be using my NYX Gotcha Covered Concealer because I have really dry skin and this stuff has like coconut oil and stuff in it and it's really good for dry skin. Alternately, there is this, the NYX Above and Beyond Concealer. I think my camera's like streaky, hold on. That's a little clearer-ish. Excuse me, technical difficulties. That might have made it worse. Might have made it worse. Let's try the towel. There we go. Okay, and we're back. There, now it's not all streaky and you can actually see what I'm doing here. All right, so the NYX Above and Beyond Concealer. This stuff is a little more drying in its formula, so if you have really oily skin, then I would recommend that one. I'm going to be using this one because I have horrible dry skin. So this just comes in like a little tube. And then you're going to want a small concealer brush. This is my e.l.f. one. It cost me $2 and I've had it for years and it's pretty great. So I am putting concealer under my eyes because I have bags. I put it on my chin because I get a little red here sometimes. And I'm putting it on my forehead because, you know, it's just gross up there. And then you can kind of blend it down into your nose. I like to put a little bit around my nose just because it gets like red in there too. And then I have a couple of spots that I need to blend out and everything. So what did I do? There's the cap. So there's that. So then I'm just taking my concealer brush real quick and just kind of smushing everything in the small places down into where it needs to go. This type of brush is not good for covering large areas. I use my sponge for that, but for the small spot stuff that you want to be really covered, let's get a little over here, because this is like, I cut my face open with my nails, so I want that to be covered. So you start where you want it to be covered and blend out from there, and that's going to help to cover the spot up. And it looks a little splotchy right now, but I'm going to go through and blend it all and everything. So taking my sponge and just kind of doing the same thing, just patting the concealer around and spreading it around my face. This particular one is like waterproof and stuff, so I recommend it. It's only about $6 for this little tube, and a little goes a very long way with it. So there we go. Now I look infinitely better. Do, do, do. Blending, blending, blending. And we have a sad baby. So we're traveling for a mo. Do, do, do. Sad baby! Did your monkey turn off? Did your monkey? No, you lost your bank. This is my nephew, everyone. For professional reasons, I'm keeping his name off of my page because I don't think my sister wants his name plastered all over the internet. But this is my nephew. He's a cutie, and sometimes he fusses. What? You looking? You looking? Here. There you go. Now your monkey is on. Yeah. Special appearance by my nephew. Alright, I gotta finish my video. We're traveling again. It's always fun trying to do stuff with the baby awake. Whew. And we're back upstairs. And we're good. Okay, so now that we've got the concealer done, what you want to do is you want to take a powder to kind of set everything. I'm just using my e.l.f. Foundation powder because it's not like a real heavy powder, so it's not actually like a foundation powder. It works more like a setting powder, and it was cheap. It cost me $2. And I'm just taking my powder brush and blending that out over my face pretty much everywhere. This will help to make it so that your foundation and your concealer doesn't crease. Like I get real fine lines under here, so it helps with the creasing issue. And it makes everything stay. I'm just blending that down and everything. Just punched myself again. Every time I do that, I have to cough, and it's no bueno. So, uno momento. Oh, that's a little better. Okay, so the next thing that I would recommend doing is doing a subtle contour. You don't have to do anything crazy, but contouring and highlighting your face a little will help to add to the natural lighting that's going to be going on when you're taking pictures, and it will really help to accentuate your face. And, you know, if you're a little chubby, then it'll also help to slenderize your face a little bit if you don't want it to look chubby in the photos as much. Because, I mean, I don't know. People, I guess, are worried about that. I don't care. I'm chubby. And I'm fine with it. Chubby, chubby, chubby. Chubby, chubby, chubby. There's a kitty in the backyard. The kitty's outside. And now there's also a train. Thank you, train, for making noise. So, we're going to do a nice subtle contour. I'm just going to use my NYX contour palette. This cost me about 25 bucks at the grocery store. So, it's pretty cheap as far as contouring palettes go. And I'm using my Real Techniques contour brush. It's just a tapered brush. And I'm taking this nice, cool brown color because I'm pale. And I can't use the super warm colors just yet. And I'm just really lightly contouring because I don't need it to be anything crazy. But as you can see, it helps to pull the light away and put it where I want it, which is in the center of my face and not the whole thing. This helps to kind of make my forehead look just a little bit smaller because I got a real big forehead, and also helps to, like I said, draw light away. There are a number of super cheap contouring options that you could do because contouring is like the new thing. So most drugstore makeups will have some sort of contouring option. Wet n Wild comes to mind. They have a contouring palette. It's just the contour shade and the highlight shade, and it's about $4. And that works really well. I'm going to contour my jawline a little too because I have a double chin. And I'd like to draw a little bit of attention away from that. I also have like these weird like hollows here, so I put a little contour in there to kind of slim up my face a little bit. He is not happy, and I don't know why. He just ate, he just had a diaper change, and he's swinging, which usually makes him happy. So now we have to happy the baby again. We have to happy the baby again. Wish I could just move the swing upstairs, but I can't because it's huge. What is it? Did you drop your bank? Did you drop your bank? There's your monkey. Yeah? Better? Say, Auntie, I don't know. Say, Auntie, I just don't know. Do we need this up? We don't like that on our feet sometimes. Oh, you're gonna tease it for us? You gonna tease it? Say no, Auntie, you get no cheese. There you go, honey. Okay, let's see if I can finish this tutorial before he freaks out again. Getting my leg day in. All them stairs. Okay. Okay, so continuing with contouring. Where'd my brush go? No, did I put it away? I put it away because I'm an idiot. Alright, so I definitely recommend going really lightly at first and then darkening it as you see fit. Like I said, I'm going for a real nice subtle contour because I don't want it to, the camera is going to pick up everything that's on your face. So a nice subtle contour will add the effect that you want without you know, making you look brown. And then, because I like a real deep cheek contour, I am going to take this dark shade. You can use a lighter shade if you want, or, you know, go crazy. It's your face. But I like a nice deep cheek contour, so I use a real dark color. He is just not having it. Not having it. So I have my angled BH Cosmetics brush, and I'm just blending that. We're going to grab the baby again in a second, because he's just not happy. No, he is not. So I just blend that as much as I feel, as much as I feel the need to. And as you can see, that slenderizes my face a lot and really accentuates the cheekbones. All right, kidlet, I'm coming. We're going again. This is a day in my life, basically, because this is what I do, is I just run up and down the stairs. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yeah, you make Auntie do her workout, huh? But Auntie's still fat, because Auntie likes cheeseburgers. Yeah? Are you going to be in my video? I'm going to take you upstairs with me. We're going to do this video one-handed. It's going to be fun. Come here. Come here. Oh, it's okay, baby boy. Okay. Okay. This will be an experience. I'm going to hold a baby while I put my makeup on. Okay. Okay. We're back again. This time with a baby. We have bat baby. Okay. Well, that got wet. Okay. So then I'm going to take my blender and just kind of blend everything out a little bit to make it not quite so stark. Boop-a-doop-a-doop. Boop-a-doop-a-doop. You gonna watch me do my makeup? Huh? You want me to blend your contour? Want me to blend your contour? Oh, fancy baby. He doesn't care. So, there we go. Ooh, I'm winded. Ooh. Gotta do some more stairs. Doo-doo. Blending, blending. Mostly this blended out by itself with the brush, but because my cheek contour I like really dark, I tend to blend that quite a bit. Whew, really winded. So then, the next thing that I'm gonna do, and this isn't like a necessary thing, but it does help, is I'm going to do blush. And I'm taking this nice, like, nudie rose color, because it works well with my skin tone. And just giving a little bit of a rosy glow to my cheeks. Like I said, this isn't a necessary step, especially if you're going to be someplace where it's warm and you're already going to like naturally flush. I'm going to be inside all day, so I'm not going to flush. And this is a step that you can do. Now, because my skin naturally highlights itself, I don't have to do a whole lot of highlighting in the way of my face. I pretty much just contour, but if you are going to highlight, you're going to do your forehead, your nose, under your eyes a little bit, not too much under the eyes, but enough that it, you know, helps to cover the under eye circles, and you're going to do your chin and your cupid's bow. And if you want your contour, your cheek contour to look really stark, then you can do it under here, and that helps to kind of chisel out your cheek contour. But because I'm so pale, my face just kind of catches the light. There we go. And now I have a little bit of color in my cheeks. And then the last thing that I'm going to go to, I have the brush right here, so I don't know why I'm looking for it, is I'm going to go to the highlighting, and this is like the shimmery part, not necessarily like the sculpting highlighting part. And I'm using the same little blush palette. This was an Ulta thing. It came in one of their little fancy bags that they do. So this, excuse me, this has a matching highlighter. I'm taking my tapered highlighting brush. Please don't kick my makeup. And just really gently rubbing a little bit of the highlighter on. And what this does is it gives the light a place to catch off of and really accentuates your features. as well as gives you a nice glow to your skin so that you look like a goddess or god, whatever your personal preference is that you want to look like. So I am just putting a little bit of shimmer where I would normally put a highlight, but like I said, I'm so pale and I like to sparkle. So that's that, and I just kind of blend that through as I need to. And then the last thing that you're going to do, this is going to help immensely, is you're going to take a setting spray. I definitely recommend this e.l.f. spray. It cost me, I think, $4. Might have been $3. I bought it a while ago. But it you can find it at the grocery store, and Target has it as well. And it's super cheap, and what this does is it not only sets your makeup and makes it stay, it also helps to moisturize your face a little so that, you know, if you have dry skin or whatever, it helps to mitigate the drying effect of the makeup. So you scooch out of the way here. So put that all over your face and then let it dry, and it helps to fix your face up so that it's not all dry. And then you have a fantastically wonderful photo-ready face. And I look infinitely better than I did at the start of the video, and that's without any sort of blurring on my camera. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry that I kind of had to run back and forth with the baby, but he kind of comes first, because, aw, you dropped a bink. You're such a silly. Ooh, you're such a silly. But yeah, he's kind of my life right now because I babysit him for my sister. So thank you so much for watching. Please like and share my videos around. I am trying to get started as a professional makeup artist. I want to get my name out there. I want to get noticed. I want to be able to go to school and someday have my own makeup line. So that's really important to me. So if you could please like and share my videos, subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Facebook. You know, all of that kind of helps to get the word spread around. If you would like to make a donation towards getting me to school, you can do that at my PayPal. There's a link in my profile and also in the video description. Any and all donations go towards school. They're completely appreciated, but they are not necessary. All my videos, no matter what, are going to remain free because I love you guys and I love doing this for you. So thank you so, so much for continuing to support me, and I will see you all next week for another tutorial. Mwah! I love you guys. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.